Hello everyone, my name is Morgan and welcome back to Piofiore Faded Memories. Oh man, in the last episode, so much stuff has been happening lately. I mean, Roberto's still being cuckoo, Yang is using him and being Yang, which I'm only on Route 1 and I'm like, Yang behavior. He's just being evil and sketchy. And we finally learned Nicola's reason for betraying the Falzone family. He's doing it for Dante, which, you know, makes sense because he cares so much about Dante. I kind of thought that it had to be related to him somehow. Like, he wasn't just gonna, like, up and leave the family because he cares so much about Dante. Like he said, they're family, so yeah, I whether or not that's what Dante wants, though, don't know. But yeah, we're kind of in the middle of a conversation with him right now where, well, made some progress on their relationship. Lily was like, I love you, and he was like, I mean, same, but I'm not gonna say it yet. Yeah, okay, so he chose a path of shame and disgrace for Dante and the family. That's right, we just got back from a meanwhile. That must be beyond excruciating to someone with high expectations of honor. I squeezed Nicola's hand firmly, and as I tried thinking of something that could be done. Man, if only I went 3 more dialogue boxes at the end of the last video. Would have been at the end of the scene. Well, we're still here. Oh, I fell asleep, I guess. Was I asleep? I thought I was talking to Nicola. Maybe I fell asleep after we talked about everything that was causing me anxiety. I looked at the clock in my room. Not much time has passed. Where's Nicola? Right there. By the time I found Nicola, he was looking outside the window in the hallway. I couldn't leave someone alone who had such a sad expression on his face. Nicola?
Ah, 起きたんだね。
I'm sorry. I think I just...
疲れていたんだよ。少しでも休めたならよかった。
Nicola gently brushed a strand of hair away from my cheek. My heart raced, just realizing how much closer we were now. Nicola looked at me and smiled, but I couldn't shake off the sad expression I just saw. Nicola, how about talking to the others about it? You know, to explain that you didn't do any of it, that the rumors are lies.
せっかくの提案だけど、僕は君以外に真実を話す気はないよ。
You trust me. What needs to be kept secret can be kept secret. You don't have to explain everything. But at the very least, you can deny the rumors.
明確な証拠も提示せず、具体的な理由も言わず、ただ否定だけするの?
To be fair, there wasn't that much proof that you were the killer in the first place. Yes, I'm sure the people here are just confused about whether to trust you or not. If you don't say anything, they will only assume the worst. You came to the Visconti because you trusted Gil, right? If so, then maybe you can put a bit more trust in him.
確かに、ギルバートは噂を鵜呑みにはしないだろうけど。
Why don't we try? If it doesn't work, we can think of something else then. Nicola shrugged and laughed.
まったく、君は意外と頑固だよね。言い出したら聞きそうにない。
You're right about that. Well, it is a bit late now, so how about tomorrow at breakfast?
朝食の時はゆっくり話せる状況じゃないし、彼も忙しい男だから、もしかしたらギルバートはまだ起きているかも。
Huh?
彼、よく夜に談話室で酒を飲んでいるから。
Let's see if he's there then.
そう言うと思ったよ。
Nicola smiled and extended his hand to me. Thank you. I slowly took a hold of his hand. We then headed straight to the lounge.
深夜の合いびきか?
Gil squinted, seeing us enter the lounge. He was swirling an amber-colored drink in his glass.
話があるんだ、ギルバート。
やっと来たか。
Gil spread some documents over the table. He's like, finally, I've been waiting for you to tell me this. I knew it wasn't you the whole time.
お前らが考えることくらいわかる。俺の方でも調べてみた。今ちょうど報告を受けてたとこだ。
Was it from Warlock? Good job, Gilbert. I knew you were smarter than that. Oh, hey, you're here. A shadow appeared next to Gil. Where were you hiding? You were just like behind the curtain. Hello. Warlock, where are you? I was surprised to see an unexpected guest. I could see Nicola is surprised as well. Warlock looked at us, then silently nodded.
オリバーと揉めたらしいな。
彼なりに心配してくれてね。
He wasn't suspecting you? The question escaped me before I realized it.
ダンテが狙われた時間、うちは幹部を集めた会議の真っ最中でな。オリバーもニコラもその場にいたんだぜ。
Oh my god, you've known that this whole time? Our big guys were in the middle of a meeting with Dante. And when Dante was targeted, Oliver and Nicola were with each other. All this time you've had an alibi for him.
だからうちの幹部級のやつらはみんなニコラの噂が濡れ衣だって知ってる。
Why is everyone? I swear to God, everyone's been acting like weird. What the? This whole time you've known. Come to think of it.
私たちとしてもこんな新聞記事を鵜呑みにするつもりはない。しかしこの記事に書かれていることすべてが嘘というわけではない。何者かがダンテ・ファルツォーネを襲撃し、居合わせた刑事を殺害し、
Yeah,
逃げた。
someone, just not Nicola, which you, I guess, have known this whole time because you were together.
これは紛れもない事実だ。
Oliver didn't say that Nicola was the culprit. If anything, he was trying to calm the others.
わざわざ下っ端にまで説明しなかったのは理由がある。ニコラが幹部会議に参加してたって知られちまうと余計なやっかみが出てくる可能性が高いんだよ。どうして組織を裏切ったやつがとかな。うちは実力主義だが所詮はマフィアだ。裏切りって行為に対して潔癖なやつも多い。今までは事態を静観してたが悪化するようなら俺が止めに入る予定だった。
Gilbert spoke in a serious tone.
ニコラは犯人じゃねえ。俺が誰より知ってる。
Well, thank God.
だからな、どうにもきな臭いと思って調べてみたってわけだ。
To say the least. Gil. Nicola picked up the report on the table and began flipping through its pages. Curious, I decided to peek over his shoulder.
ブルローネ市警にラオ州のヤンと通じているやつがいる。
And his name is Roberto.
マルコが殺害された件、犯人の名前をマルコ本人が言い残したことになってる。その言葉を直接聞いた人間は一
Roberto.
人だけ。その人物は最近ベレーノにたびたび足を運ぶようになった。
Yeah, that in alone is sketchy. He dies and he was the only one there to hear it.
つまり嘘つきはその男じゃねえかってこ
Come
と
on,
だ。
say his name. That's horrible.
今回ダンテが狙われたのは構成員殺しの延長ってことになってる。だがおかしくねえか。ファルツォーネの頭が狙われたんだ。ラオス州かビスコンティが疑われるのが普通だ。なのにダンテを狙った人間と連続殺人犯がいつの間にかイコールになってる。
町のみんなが気づかない間に世論は操作されてた。その刑事に。
It can't be. So who is this person? Come on, say it.
ロベルト・デ・フェオ。
Yeah, there it is. Hey. The flashback sounds used in Collaric's Malice. My favorite Atome. Sometimes sound effects are used in they're repeatedly used in Atomes, but I always put them back to that game because it's my favorite and I've played it 7 billion times. Nicola looked up from the report upon hearing his name and muttered in a low voice. I was at a loss for words. Roberto?
ブルローネマフィアの構成員を殺していたのは彼だ。マルコを殺したのもダンテを狙ったのも。
Okay, so I guess okay, that answers the question I had in the last video. I apologize if it was answered in the comments. I've had to pre-record due to some stuff coming up in my personal life that I wasn't gonna have time to record for, so at the time I'm recording this, the last episode hasn't gone up yet. So, okay. We're saying that Roberto is the one that killed the Falzone men? And the Visconti men? Are we saying that he's behind it all? But why?
さあね。理由はわからないし、わかりたくもないけど。
ニコラは今ビスコンティの人間だ。ニコラに対する汚名はビスコンティのメンツの問題にもなる。俺も黙ってはいられねえ。
Gil's words were strong and clear. His eyes resolute. But then his expression clouded somewhat.
ヤンの意図も気になるとこだしな。少なくとも今すべきことはファルツォーネとビスコンティで対立することじゃねえ。
Definitely not. Nicola looked uneasy hearing Gil's words. He came over to the Visconti to try to put an end to the Falzone family. Of course he would be hesitant.
お前が言いたいこともわかる。だがこのまま好きにさせていいのか？
僕たちマフィアは誇りとメンツを何より重視する生き物だ。君の判断に従うよ、ギルバート。それにやられっぱなしも尺に触るからね。
Nicola's determined smile seemed to drive away any hesitation in his eyes. I'm still slightly confused on like what Roberto is exactly guilty of. Like, is it everything? Chapter 8. Okay, this is definitely the last chapter on the route. Night fell upon the manor. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm still slightly confused, like what Roberto's guilty of. Like, did he do everything? Like the mafia killings as well? Gil gathered his men to the lounge for a meeting. Is it okay for me to be here? Looking around, I felt it out of place.
ギルバートがいいって言うんだからいいんじゃないかな。
ああ、みんな集まってるな。
Gil walked in casually, then took his position in the center of the lounge. He looked across the room.
ここんとこ流れてる噂聞いてるだろ？ビスコンティの人間が俺たちがファルツォーネのカポを暗殺しようとしたんじゃねえかって話。
Gil then raised his prominent brow.
知っての通り、俺たちにそんな意図はねえ。噂は完全な誤解だ。ファルツォーネとは反りが合わないだけで積極的に殺し合いたいってわけでもねえしな。だからダンテと直接話をつけることにした。
Gil's announcement caused a stir among the gathered crowd.
待てギルバート、お前まさか直接出向く気か。危険すぎる。少しは情勢を考えろ。
ダンテ・ファルツォーネは今ビスコンティへの心象が悪いはずだ。自分を狙ったのはビスコンティだと思っているだろうし、何よりビスコンティはファルツォーネを裏切ったニコラを受け入れている。ああ、ギルが出向いたところで耳を貸してくれるとは思えない。腹心の部下が寝返ったんだぞ。恨んでいないはずがない。
Gil gave a deep chuckle at the comments.
恨んでる？ダンテがニコラをか？
Gil's chuckling became louder. He then looked briefly at Nicola.
確かにニコラ自身もそんなことを言ってたな。ダンテは必ず自分を殺しに来るとか。
どちらにしろ僕は裏切り者だ。近いうちに始末されるだろう。ファルツォーネのカポであるダンテに、もしくは僕を快く思わないビスコンティの誰かにね。
Gil continued with a grin on his face.
この件に関しては当事者のニコラでさえ冷静な判断ができてねえ。俺たちにとっての禁忌を犯したわけだから当然とも言えるがな。
それはどういう意味かな、ギルバート。
お前ほどの切れ者でも自分のことは見えなくなるものらしいってことだ。はっきり言うぜ。ダンテはお前を殺さねえ道筋を探してる。
Yeah, Dante definitely seems hesitant about it. Nicola appeared surprised. Gil's mischievous eyes grew gleeful at Nicola's expression.
表向きどれだけ冷徹に振る舞ってみせても所詮はお坊ちゃんだからな。それはニコラ、お前の方がよく知ってるんじゃねえか。でだ。
Gil looked around again with a bright smile on his face.
実は今日ダンテに会ってきた。
Oh, I'm meeting with Dante. No, you can't. I already did it. Wait, what? Oliver was pinching his forehead in
ギ
exasperation.
ルバート、先ほどお前ダンテと直接話をつけることにしたと。
ああ、直接話をつけることにしてもうつけてきた。
Everyone, including Nicola, stood speechless at the sudden revelation.
ギルバート、このお前というやつは
怒るな怒るな。
This was far beyond what the Visconti executives could comprehend. Gil continued speaking happily, seeing everyone's mouths agape in disbelief. Well, how'd that meeting go? I guess we're gonna find out. I decided to go to the Falzone family early in the afternoon.
ようダンテ、具合でも悪いのか？ずいぶん難しい顔になってるぞ。
お前のせいだギルバート。さっきから頭痛が止まらない。ビスコンティのボスが護衛も連れずたった一人で俺を訪ねてくるとはな。
まだろっこしいのは苦手なんだ。二人で面と向かって話し合ってさっさと結論を出したかった。
結論？
ああ、俺たちのビスコンティとファルツォーネには共通の敵がいるんじゃねえかって話だ。
話してみ。
I nodded to disclose all the information I had on me.
お前の暗殺未遂、マルコの殺害、どっちもニコラは無関係だ。あいつは事件が起きた時、うちの会議に出ていたんでな。誰にも崩せねえ鉄壁のアリバイだ。ニコラに罪を着せようとしたのはロベルト・デ・フェオって刑事だ。構成員殺しの方も
Okay.
こいつの仕業だろう。
He's probably the serial killer too, is what we're saying. Okay. Do we know that for a fact though? Or were we just assuming?
刑事なら留置場にいる人間にも手を出せるというわけか。
Dante frowned, thinking. He then asked me a question. So Roberto's been cuckoo like all this time.
ニコラのアリバイを証明できるのはビスコンティの人間だけだ。それを俺が信じると思うか？
はあ。
My immediate response made Dante's frown even more defined. But soon he let out a brief sigh and spoke.
あの日、俺を狙った人間がニコラじゃないことは分かっている。巷で噂されているファルツォーネの先代カポ。俺の父の死に関してもニコラは関与していない。
Yeah, because he walked in seeing you crying and then pretended he didn't.
あの件について言えば、俺は下手人を直接目にしているからな。
Really? I take it we're not going to find out.
へえ、そいつは初耳だな。
At least not now. Maybe in your route we will.
当然だ。ファルツォーネの内部でもごく限られたものしか知らない。とにかく、父の死と今回の件は無関係だ。おそらくはニコラの名を貶めるため、真犯人がでっち上げたんだろう。
ああ、ロベルトがどうも支援で動いてるんじゃねえかと思ってる。
あの男、カジノでニコラに向けて発砲したな。周囲に各組織のトップがいる状態で、あえてニコラを狙った。
Yep. Not focusing on the mafia bosses, he's focusing on the one that stole his woman.
よっぽど執着されてるんだろうな、ニコラは。
Stole his woman.
俺はロベルトの出方を伺いたい。正直、まだ目的を測りかねてるんでな。あいつはニコラを恨んでる。だが今はまだ直接手出しする気はないらしい。荒領事だが、ニコラに警察署に向かわせてロベルトを刺激するってのも手だ。
Dante glared at me, hearing my suggestion.
うちの人間で交流されてるやつが何人かいる。面会だなんだっていくらでも理由はつけられる。とはいえ、ロベルトも署内じゃそう簡単に尻尾は出さねえだろうな。
その手段は現実的じゃない。お前も分かっているだろう。
Dante refuted my suggestion, then looked at me with resolve.
そんな遠回しな真似をしなくても、もっと楽に敵をおびき出す方法がある。
それは？
犯人は俺を狙ってきた。俺を殺して、その罪をニコラになすりつけるつもりだった。だったら、ニコラよりも俺の方がおとりにふさわしい。
Oh.
俺が迂闊な動きを見せれば、奴は今度こそ俺を殺し、ニコラにその罪を着せようとするだろ
う。そうだな。今お前が死ねば、世間は間違いなくニコラを疑う。だから、あいつを守るためにしばらく外出を控えてたんだろう。毎週通ってた教会にも最近顔を出してねって聞いたぜ。
ほとぼりが冷めたと思った俺が無防備な姿を市外にさらせば、向こうも動かざるを得ないだろう。おとりには俺がなる。ニコラを使う必要はない。 何をニヤニヤしている？
いや、お前ならきっとそう言ってくれるだろうと思ってたってだけだ。
Dante's brows twitched with dissatisfaction.
で、俺とダンテは作戦を詰めてきたってわけだ。
その作戦というのは？
ダンテには敵の本拠地を直接訪ねてもらうことにした。
となるとブルローネ死刑か。
いや、叩かなきゃならねえのはロベルトじゃねえ。
You're after Yang, maybe?
どういう意味だ、ギルバート。
Noticing the confusion among his men, Gil answered with a stern expression.
ロベルトはヤンと接触してる。
今回の件、ラオシュが裏にいるのか？
そう驚く話じゃねえだろ。ビスコンティとファルツォーネが揉めれば得をするのはラオシュだからな。
つまり先に叩くべきなのはラオシュ、そしてヤンというわけか。
ちょうど峡谷とのパイプが欲しくて動いてたとこだ。ラオシュが消えてくれれば交渉をより優位に進められる。ビスコンティにとっては十分な収穫だ。
Yang and the LAO-SHU. Despite my short encounter with him, I could tell he was a force to be reckoned with, just by the way he talks, in that slow, deep voice. My instincts were telling me to stay far away from him, except we're gonna get real close to him in the next route.
じゃあダンテにはベレーノにあるラオ州の拠点を訪ねてもらうってこと？
そうだ。あいつには今日俺がファルツォーネに対してやったのと同じことをしてもらう。手を組んでビスコンティを倒さないかって話をラオ州に持ちかけてもらうわけだ。
なるほど。ファルツォーネは世間の噂を信じたふりをするというわけだね。裏切り者のニコラ・フランチェスカがカポの暗殺を目論み居合わせた刑事を殺した。そんな人間をかくまっているウィスコンティをファルツォーネは許しておけない。徹底的にブルローネから排除すべきだとラオ州に持ちかける。そんな筋書きかな。
I felt a little uneasy about Nicola's words. This plan also...
待ってくれ。その作戦はあまりに危険すぎるのではないか。
Yeah, isn't Dante like in major danger?
のこのこと敵組織のカポが拠点を訪ねてくる。そんな美味しい獲物をみすみす見逃すほどラオ州は甘い組織じゃない。
What Oliver said was right. But Gil was smiling without a care in the world, unfazed by Oliver's concerns.
そりゃそうだ。花から向こうもダンテを無事に返す気はねえだろう。だがダンテをやるならおそらく会合の後だ。警戒心が緩んだとこを狙う。俺ならな。ラオ州が考える筋書きとしてはそうだな。ラオ州はファルツォーネの提案を受け入れ協力関係を結ぶことを約束した。
その帰りビスコンティに僕に狙われた。
今ニコラの噂で町は持ちきりだ。ブルローネの人間は簡単に信じるだろうさ。それが真実かどうかは関係ねえ。
その筋書きに反しビスコンティはファルツォーネと共にラオ州を一気に叩くということか。
俺とダンテはそう考えた。それとこれはあいつからの提案なんだが、襲われたダンテをビスコンティが守ったって形にすればいいと言われてる。
なるほど。こちらがファルツォーネのカポを助けたという既成事実を作るわけか。そうすれば町の噂は払拭されビスコンティの名誉も挽回されるだろう。
Gil nods at Oliver's deduction. He then looked at Nicola.
ニコラ、お前にはダンテの警護についてもらう。
僕が？
お前がダンテを助けることで俺たちがダンテの暗殺に関わってなかったっていうアピールになるだろう。
それは重要な役割だね。とても。
ああ、銃の手入れは怠るなよ。
Nicola smiled at Gil's playful tone.
怠ったことなんてないよ。銃を持った日から今日まで。
Nicola? It didn't seem like he was lying, but something wasn't right. Nicola's smile looked strange, and it was bothering me quite a bit. What's wrong, Nicola? I should ask him about it later, or at least that's what I'd hoped. The moment the meeting ended, Nicola briskly exited the lounge. Meanwhile, one's goal. With the meeting adjourned, I hurriedly chased after Gilbert.
話があるんだ。ちょっといいかな。
ん？何か気になることでもあったか？
彼女に聞かせたくない。場所を変えよ
うん、いいぜ。そういうことなら少し外を歩くか。
The time was well past midnight. The people here loved to stay up late, but the streets were already empty. Still, I could hear the merriment riding upon the breeze that blew by.
君が話してくれた作戦の概要はよくわかったよ。あの作戦が合理的だということに異論の余地はない。ただ一つだけ。警備が手薄になる屋敷にあの子を残していくのには懸念がある。
彼女か。
ああ。君も言った通り、ロベルトは僕に執着しているんだろう。けど、それは彼女という存在なしには語れないものだと僕は思っている。今、本当の意味で誰より危険なのは彼女なんじゃないかな。
More than Dante acting as bait, more than myself covering for him.
わかった。彼女には護衛をつける。それでいいな。
護衛だけじゃ。
What Gilbert proposed was sufficient. But something inside me was telling me that it wasn't enough. I needed to be with her to protect her. I couldn't trust anyone else to handle that. The thought crossed my mind instantaneously. Gilbert gave a sigh, seeing my impatience at his proposal.
いいか、ニコラ。ロベルトがもし彼女に手を出してくれるならだ。それは俺たちにとって最高にラッキーな展開じゃねえか？
ギルバート、それは。
睨むなよ。悪気はねえんだ。ラオシューとはマフィアとして決着をつければいい。だがロベルトの場合、ただ殺せばいいってもんでもねえ。あいつはローマに太いパイプを持ってる。現政権はちっとばかしマフィアに厳しい。そんな中でいたずらにあいつを殺せば面倒になるのは目に見えてる。あいつに関しては黒だっていう決定的な証拠が必要だ。
そうだね。君の言葉は正しいと思う。
もしビスコンティの屋敷に踏み入って女を拉致したとなれば、さすがにあいつも言い逃れできね
Okay.
え。そうなりゃニコラが刑事を殺したってあいつの証言もその信憑性を改めて問われることになる。お前のためなんだぜ、これは。お前はマフィアだろ、ニコラ。だったら自分がすべきことをしろ。
わかった。でも約束してほしい。必ず十分な護衛をつけて。
Oh God, Roberto's gonna come for me. I'm scared. I stare into Gil's eyes to make my statement crystal clear. This was about all I could do for her. What I needed to do next was coming around the corner. Dante was risking his life to help me restore my dignity and name. Even with that in mind, all I could think about was her. Right, he briskly exited the lounge. The following day, the Visconti hurriedly rushed back and forth in preparation. Gil knew that the longer it took to set up, the weaker their advantage would be. So before even a single week passed, the day to action arrived. Nicola, bodyguarding while Dante acted as bait. Even someone like me could see the dangers involved in the situation. It's almost time. I suppressed the anxiety inside me and got up to see everyone off. I was a bit late as the top brass were all about to board their vehicles. Nicola noticed and came walking toward me.
見送りに来てくれたの？リリー。
Yes. I don't know why, but it feels like it's been forever since we last talked.
ああ、このところ下準備で忙しかったからね。別に君を避けていたわけじゃないから。
It almost sounds like an excuse. I giggled at his attempt for an excuse, a rarity from Nicola. Nicola blinked, seeing me smile. I searched for the right words to say. Please come back safely. Nicola gave a gentle smile.
僕は帰ってくるよ。必ず。
He looked straight into my eyes. Perhaps it was because he was about to risk his life. His eyes were burning hot with passion.
いい？僕が戻るまでおとなしくしているんだよ。
He spoke as if consoling a child. I gave a smile and reassurance. There are a lot of people here, so I'll be fine. Without saying a word, he extended his hand to me. His fingertips were about to touch my cheek. But before they could come into contact, Nicola quickly withdrew his fingers.
僕たちはこれまで後手に回ってきたからね。今日だって全てが思惑通りに運ぶとは限らない。
But you'll still go, right? My heart felt like it was choking as I replied to him. It's too risky. I'd rather not see him go. My honest feelings were circling around my mind. But I can't say that to him now. You need to go. For the family. I looked at Nicola while trying to fight off the tears swelling in my eyes. His eyes stared straight into mine.
そうだよ。だけど僕は。
Nicola's fingertips touched my cheek.
まだ迷っているんだ。
About what? What? Nicola breathed in slowly, then brought me into his arms. Aw. Aw. Cute. What's the matter, Nicola? His tight embrace felt like he was holding on to me for help. I could tell he was feeling weak inside, despite his calm demeanor.
僕のせいで疑われているヴィスコンティへの義理立ては当然行うべきだと思うし、僕に裏切られたのに僕を助けようとしている探偵を守りに行くべきだと思う。だけど、計りにかけているんだ。どうしても嫌な予感が消えなくて。
Oh no, I don't like the sound of that! A bad feeling?
僕たちが留守の間、もしかしたらこの屋敷が襲われることだってあるかもしれない。
Is that someone named Roberto?
それなのに僕は君を守るどころかそばにいることすらできない。
Nicola. I was surprised by his sudden embrace and his words. I could feel Nicola's feelings flowing through me from his body.
ごめんね。こんなこと君に言っても不安にさせるだけなのに。
Don't worry. I held Nicola rightly and decided to express my honest feelings. I'm happy you're telling me all this. It's worse not knowing what's on your mind. Nicola has a lot on his shoulders. I can only assume how much he is going through. If only I could help lighten his burden even for a moment. Nicola gently whispered in my ear.
急いで帰ってくるね。全部片付けて、着せられた汚名を晴らして。それから、間違ったものを正して。やることは山積みだけど、全部終わらせてから、君に伝えたい。だから、僕は死なないよ。
Good.
リリアーナ。
Nicola hesitantly let me go, and I could see his sad expression. I've never seen him like this before. I didn't expect a day like this to come.
終わったか、ニコラ。
A jolly-sounding voice jumped suddenly into my ears, accompanied by a wide smile. Gil is staring at us with a wide grin on his face. I forgot everyone was still here. Just big old display of affection in front of everyone. Everyone kept their distance and was looking at us from afar with gentle eyes. Aw, look at them. How nice. Hey! It's embarrassing. This is so embarrassing.
別れのキスはしなくていいのか？
Do it. Do it. Hey, Gil, stop joking. I protested at Gil's teasing smile while hiding the redness from my face. But Nicola nonchalantly spoke with his usual poker face.
唇は迎えてもらった時にいただくよ。ただ今のキスの方が僕好みだからね。
What?
なる。
Oops, cut him off. Gil nodded as if what Nicola said made sense. I could feel my cheeks getting hotter by the second. I love how into this Gilbert is.
じゃあね、リリー。行ってくるよ。
Be careful. I somewhat awkwardly smiled at Nicola, and he smiled as well. Bye! Don't get killed! I won't get kidnapped! The cars finally went on their way. I stood alone, watching the cars disappear from sight. Please be safe. All I could do now was pray. Okay. Woo! Mission. But, oh, is someone gonna talk? Dante! Sometimes I can't hide my bias towards Dante. Because I definitely have a bit of one at the moment. Okay, but it kills me to do this, but we're gonna go ahead and end today's video here because I feel like we're about to get into this mission and whatever's gonna, if Roberto ends up coming for Lily, like whatever, because Nicola has this bad feeling, you know? It was like major foreshadowing. But yeah, I feel like with everything we're about to get into, it's gonna go on for a bit. So I want to make sure that it has its own dedicated episode so we don't have to split it up in the middle. I'm wondering if this is going to, if the next episode is going to end up being the last one for Nicola's route, or if there'll be one more after. I did look up on YouTube if there, I didn't watch it. I just looked up like, oh, Nicola after ending or whatever. But it looks like there's a short story. I didn't watch the video, but I saw that the video was only 11 minutes long. So that seems pretty short. So we could probably definitely, hopefully, tack that on to the end of his route in the same video. Because I definitely want to do those too. But yeah, oh man, shit is gonna go down and I'm so excited to see how this is gonna play out. I don't know, I'll be kind of shocked if everything goes like exactly according to plan, but we shall see. I'm excited. It kills me that I have to end this here. I want to know what happens so bad. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!